Hello, welcome to my next PowerPoint presentation. Mm, the title of the presentation is Reverse Testing of DUI Drive. Mm, First of all, I would like to ask sorry for disturbing sounds. Okay, let's ignore it. Let's come to the point. Reverse testing of DUI Drive. What is reverse testing of DUI Drive? This is my fifth presentation. To understand this presentation, it will be better to go through my previous 4 presentations. You will get this presentation much more better because I have answered few questions that are asked in those presentations in this presentation. And actually this is reaction presentation of those 4 presentations based upon questions asked by different people. In my previous presentation, the input was pair of equal and opposite forces applied in the circular bodies, and there were 2 outputs. The first output was linear displacement of 2 circular bodies in the same direction, and the second output was simultaneous angular momentum of both the circular bodies. For this you have to to understand this slide you have to see my previous presentation. Actually, reverse testing means the output in the first experiment is now given as input. Not exactly, but it's somehow like that. It's the way of getting the same output from different method. This makes this DUI drive a proof that it works from another angle too, and it's something like reverse testing too, because the in the previous apparatus we get the angular motion of the 2 rotors, and here we will get we will give angular motion as a input and expect the output. What will happen if the previous experiment, if output in the previous experiment is applied as input to the same system this time? Let's move to the another slide. There are 2 outputs actually. One is linear displacement and second is angular motion. If we deeply understand the principle of DUI drive, linear motion of the circular bodies cannot be reversed because this is what makes the DUI drive a reactionless drive. But what if we rotate the 2 circular bodies first and stop it with a pair of equal and opposite force applied in the circular bodies with the same concept? Yes, let's see. I will describe with the image. Now let's rotate the rotors first and try to stop the angular momentum of both the rotors simultaneously, and I have prepared apparatus for it. This is the one. Let me explain this image first. Here this is a cart. This is a cart with 2 scale aligned this way and one is this way. If you have seen my previous video, you can understand this clearly. And this time the different thing I have done is, this is inner circle. The inner circle is fixed with the cart. I said it rotors track also, but when I get review from others, they call it cart. So I hope you can understand it what it is. It's just fixed with the cart. The inner circle is fixed with the cart. Inner circular body is fixed with the cart, and external circular body is free to rotate, not fixed with anyone, but with this center shaft. And I have put the rubber band over here. These rubber bands, potential energy is stored in this rubber band, and when I have put two threads over here, when one is cut, the potential energy in this rubber band will release this outer circular body to angular motion. And let's see the reaction. If you have any questions, please comment. You can comment. I will reply it. Okay, let's play the video. Okay, I'm cutting one thread. There are two threads tied over here, and I'm cutting one thread. When one thread is cut, a circular motion is received, and it has moved a few distance. Let's see it again. When one thread is cut, yes, you can see a linear displacement with the cart. This cart is very light with aluminium and very light plastic material, so the momentum is achieved. Yes, we can see the linear momentum when circular motion is fed as input, and here is another thread which has stopped the moment. Let's see again. Here's another thread in action. This my hand is in front of that thread. This when this thread previously this thread was not tight, another was tight. That tight thread is cut down, and circular motion is created, and when this one stops, the circular motion of the two circular bodies, a linear displacement is achieved. This way, I'm just trying to prove that the DUI drive should be thought in this way. It is reverse tested too, but I want to test another one because there is very less angular movement because this rubber band is very short. So I would like to do another similar apparatus with long movement, with long length of these rubber bands with more power, so that we'll understand this DUI drive more better. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Let's perform another test with more angular distance covered in less time. Okay, same thing. Let's move to the next slide. Here you can see the distance is more, so of course more power will receive, and let's see the momentum. And you can see this time for more angular distance covered by the circular bodies, I have put this rubber band here because two threads cannot make that. It's still image shows by PowerPoint. Let's play it. Okay, let's look. The rubber band is over here. Let's see, it's moving. I just caught the thread and nothing is done. It's not pushed just the thread is caught. Here the input motion is circular motion. Let's play it again. Let's pause it. Okay, now I can describe it. In the initial position, the rubber band is made in this side and the thread is here. When this thread is caught, the potential energy in the stored in the rubber band is released, and which rotates the both the circular bodies. And when this rubber band reaches here, you will try to stop, it will stop the movement of circular bodies, angular movement of circular bodies, and hence in that way too linear motion is generated. And it's a plus point that and proof that this DUI drive works from another angle too. And it's very simple apparatus. Anyone can make it in home with all these things. If you are curious, you can try it, and many people has tried in their home. But they are most of the people have asked me question that these the questions that are very much different from the spirit of this invention. So through this presentation I would like to say that you should to understand this DUI drive, you should think from this way, not from other angles, with the spirit of this invention. Because if you think from another angle, this might, you feel that this might not work, because conventional physics doesn't accept this type of activities. Okay, let's play it again. Just okay, just it's just a cut, just release of the threads. Look at the thread, it jumped and reached here. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Hope you understand. And I'm going to go slightly out of the title. Okay, let's see the video. It's not totally out of the title, but okay, this is thread cutter. I have tied two circular bodies with thread here, and potential energy is in this, stored in this stretched rubber band, and I'm going to cut this. Let's see what happens. The video is too long. Let's see. Let's far forward it. Okay, now it will play, I think. Let's see what happens. Oh, it jumped. It moved against the gravity, and nothing pushed it. Nothing. It's just two rings. It doesn't have anything connection with the very smooth black glass where it is put. Okay, let's see once again. Okay, it jumped. I just want to say that reactionless drive is already achieved, but I am on the process of machinizing it, and I have been quite success because I trust in the theory. So I am going making promoting this technology. And regarding my previous video, is this anti-gravity? As you can clearly see, the thing has moved. These two rings has left the ground without interacting with the ground, with anything, without interacting with anything. It has moved, left the earth. What is this? Is this anti-gravity or something that I don't know? But what I know is this thing has left the ground without pushing back anything. Okay, thanks for your time. If you have anything, please comment. I will try to reply with another video or within the comment. Thanks for your time.